to me, good architecture seeks to improve culture. So for this project, I challenge the assumption that office spaces have to be air-conditioned 24 hours a day by designing a co-working typology that not only seamlessly toggles between natural ventilation and air conditioning, but draws the gentle breeze directly into office spaces. The urban heat island effect and global warming are rising concerns that may not directly affect us, but will definitely impact our children. It is time we take tropicality seriously and challenge problematic social norms to reduce our overall collective carbon footprints. I believe my project and others like it are paramount in helping us build a society that can guarantee a good and sustainable future. Jalan Besar, a bustling neighborhood of businesses, residences and culture. Here, old meets the new, with age-old shophouses neighbouring tall, glass-clad towers. The key elements of a shophouse, louvered windows, airwells and mixed-use typology with elongated forms, promoted natural ventilation and shade from the sun in a crowded, urbanizing Singapore. While glass towers, on the other hand, seals in the cool but heats up the air outside, contributing heavily to the heat island effect. My project addresses this obvious transition and seeks to return the architectural language of passive ventilation back into the area. The overuse of AC here is rampant, as evident with air conditioning units plastering the walls of the streets. Here you can see massings using proportion play, the best of which were combined to formulate a space that is both divisible and directional to the wind flow. A double-skin facade is the basis of the building. An external insulated concrete shell with high thermal mass shields the internal office spaces from harsh sun. These smaller offices are further divided by motorized glass walls that require users only a press of a button to switch between mechanical and natural ventilation. This, along with building policies such as higher AC operating costs at cooler periods of the day, like in the mornings and evenings, would literally open people up to the underrated natural ventilation. A myriad of wind simulations were carried out to produce the best floor plan that induces wind penetration. Internal wall designs were also carefully tested, not to allow certain offices to block the wind from others. Porous aluminum louvers shield users from the sun while preserving good wind penetration. As these are motor controlled, officers will also have complete control of shading, optimizing comfort and energy use throughout the day. The V-shaped windscoop roof draws more wind pressure into the building as wind speed significantly increases with altitude due to surrounding buildings. It also supports a solar panel array and directs rainwater to be reused for flushing toilets and watering the building's green feature. This feature is a sculptural spiral green wall in the atrium, as the spiral shape is aerodynamic enough not to impede much wind flow, while being a poetic hint to the wind's flowy and windy nature. This is an office space that gives control back to the individual, instead of a building's main staff. Here, companies that rent each office space would be allowed to dictate their own air conditioning policies, returning responsibility back to the users. An office space like this not only helps reduce the immediate impact on our environment, but it will also educate the public about overconsumption by showing them alternate, more sustainable ways to live their lives in comfort.